everybody. So you already know what time it is. It's time to kick motherfucking ass. I love this game. I fucking love this game. Because it's both violent and tactical in one. It makes your brain think because you have to figure out riddles and you have to kick ass. So I love everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, my mic is acting really fucking weird. Can you hear me better? How about now? Yo, what's up, bitches? What's up, bitches? You already know what time it is.
Almost ready.
Come on, get up, brother.
Well. Since I revived, my life is on full health because obviously you never listened before. That's why my life is like halfway back.
Drop that one, brother. Watch your back.
Father, get up!
Hello?
Yo.
You sound very far away.
Hello? Hello, 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 hello?
No, you're still far away.
Oh my god, I need my fucking microphone down. What about now? Worse or better? Better?
Yeah.
How about now?
That's a lot better.
Oh my god, thank you. Fuck, bro. Like, this stupid fucking microphone. How you been, man? I was like, yo, you were the only person that I would talk to on these party things when we would play on Destiny and shit. Remember that shit? Destiny? Oh my god, bro. You were seriously, I swear to God and everything I love, you're the only person I spoke in the parties. The only person. Yeah. For real, for real. I mean, I played with other online players, but talking to people, like, I feel like my voice is weird, so I don't really like sharing my voice and talking to everyone, you know, but you never rubbed me the wrong way, so I'm like, alright, he's cool.
Yeah, but you know the internet's full of fucking trolls, bro. So I just be like discouraged to be like social sometimes, and then like I either am super social or anti-social. But yeah, it's a lifelong journey because I have trust issues. But you know, everybody goes through shit. Life's not easy. But I'm happy to hear from you. I'm happy you're alive and you don't have fucking COVID or anything like that. But you don't. That's why I said I'm happy you don't. Because I don't feel it, you know? I'm pretty psychic, and that's good. That's good. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get myself some water because I get thirsty in the middle of the night. I'm going to be right back. Give me a minute.
Oh, sorry. I went to get water as well.
I'm back. Yeah. Back from the solar plexus and portals. But yeah, to answer what you asked me earlier, no, I am not in Hylia. You know, I don't hate it, you know, that's where I grew up from, for the most part. I just think that I outgrew it, and people are like a radioactive spill out there. Like, a lot of radioactive, fucking jealous people, nosy ass people. It's not my vibe. I've been living in Kendall for a while, and there's been just so much peace, and I love it, honestly. And, you know, life is about improvement, and, you know, I've always had humility, so even though I've moved here, I'm still me, you know, like, I still have that, like, that mentality of, like, campesino, like, I like sharing, and, you know, I don't share with everyone, but, like, if I feel like you're genuine, and, you know, you're going through some shit, I don't mind sharing, because, you know, nobody dies with anything, you know. not even your shoes. So I'm not a materialistic person. But a lot of people don't know that. They don't get to see that side because I'm not a big social media person. I tend to ghost a lot because of my depression and my PTSD and whatever. Like, everybody goes through shit and we're all fighting a spiritual warfare. But I'm strong. I stay prayed up. I light my candles. Like, you know, I'm always sending offerings to my ancestors and just being grateful, you know. And this year has been really fucking crazy. And life is already fucking crazy, but this year has probably been, like, one of the worst, but kind of good years, but really one of the worst at the same time, because it was just a lot of fucked up shit. But I'm sure you've gone through shit too. Oh my god, bro, I keep sighing in the same fucking island. God, it's frustrating. Yeah, I didn't know you could have a party even though that person's not in the same game with you. Because when I sent you the party request, it was to play Grand Theft Auto, I think, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm here playing God of War. So when I heard your voice, I was so confused. I'm like, wait, he has God of War too? Oh, that's dope. Mm-hmm. Oh, I definitely understand. Like, you gave them a hand and they took the whole arm, and then out of the things that you share with vulnerability, they used it as an insult of weakness instead of being like, wow, this person was so real to resonate their pain with me and just be honest. But because I'm a bitch motherfucker and I don't want to admit my role, like, I get it. I totally get it. That's why, yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Wow. There was always an ulterior motive. It wasn't like, hey, you know, how's your mom? Let's just hang out. You know, I don't care if we're at the park, if we have nothing to do. I'll help you apply to jobs. And I know what you mean. This is why I have a selected group of friends. I literally talk to 4 people every day. You know, but something told me, like, reach out to you. You know, because even though it's been years, like, I just read energy and, like, you have a very beautiful aura. And, you know, fuck those people. They're the ones taking a motherfucking L because they lost a true friend. And a true friend is going to be there not only when you're doing good, but especially when you're doing bad. Like, my homegirl, for example, she had nobody to share Thanksgiving with, and I went to go see her after I spent time with my family, you know, and it made me feel good because it's like, I feel like I've done a lot of mistakes, so when I do things to, like, make other people smile, it really makes me feel like I'm atoning for my mistakes that I've made, just, you know, because I was naive, I was young, I was manipulated, you know, I wanted to be a people pleaser, and, you know, I just didn't have the confidence and the self-love that I have now. You know, it took pain and it took experiences for me to evolve and see not everybody is worth that energy, you know. So when I have noticed, you know, reiterating what you brought up earlier, when I notice those certain people, let me give you an example, not to go too deep with it. You know, I got into an issue with law enforcement over some stupid bitch that so-called used to call herself my sister. And I took a whole charge for her. Mind you, she has a kid and DCF could have came for that child. And I took it like a G that I am, and I was a fucking scapegoat. You know how many people get murdered in jail by officers and inmates? thousands, millions, every fucking day. And then you have to wear those nasty overalls that millions of people that probably have AIDS and herpes wear. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It was the worst experience, you know? And the fucked up part was, it was that girl's idea to do what we did. You know, at the end of the day, yes, I'm an adult. I did it with her. But because I'm such a true friend, I was like, bitch, I'm riding. Let's go. I'm about it. And when push comes to shove, that girl didn't want to take me to probation. She didn't want to help me pay a lawyer. She left me on my ass. And guess who showed up to my hearing? Because my mom couldn't pay my bond. Neither could I. I got out on pretrial. They took me out because my mom was there for me, and she showed face for me. And let me tell you, me and my mom don't have the best relationship, but it showed me, like, okay, she's trying to have redemption with me, because she went to the courthouse, because when you're in jail and you have a hearing, you have it through the satellite. So you're handcuffed with overalls, and then there's a TV in front of you with a judge, and then whoever wants to come and represent you. Mind you, the people, my best friend, the girl who was supposed to, you know, have my back, didn't even show up to my hearing. But my mother, who I went through so much shit with, did. You know? So life just be turning the table so much, and it's crazy, because I took the charge for her. And DCF didn't take her child because of the mercy and love and empathy and compassion and unconditional love that I have. And people don't know that shit. They're like, oh, people are fake friends. You want to call fake friends? What loyalty do I owe? You didn't even know what a true friend is. I went to jail for a bitch, bro. And she still to this day has my name in her mouth. Like I did her wrong. Like I owe her some type of loyalty when I could have died because of her. You know, that just made me realize life is too short. And when people show you their true colors, stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. They're just going to fuck you over again, you know. And she did. She fucked me over in the worst way. Like, how are you going to leave somebody in jail? That's like one of the worst experiences somebody could have next to death and being in the hospital. Those are the 3 worst experiences someone can experience. And she left me there to rot. You know, so I share that pain with you to let you know, dude, don't feel bad for having a good heart. Just trust your intuition better and just know who to share it with. Never let anyone snuff your light, you know? You're here for a purpose. You're here for God's purpose. Mm-hmm. About the same, yeah, because everybody else is acquaintances. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, because I know love hurts. Sometimes it's a good hurt.
I got charged with keeping someone pregnant, which...
What? So she... What?
I get into the whole drama thing, but like I'll fast forward to like the day of the court.
Uh-huh.
I got served, and
wow.
my ex is there, her parents are there, some more members of her family are there.
That sounds like un caso cerrado mixed with Jerry Springer. Not making fun of that, just saying like it should be wild in life. Mm-hmm.
But there was one little detail that my ex never knew because I never made it a point to her. And when it goes, do you have anything to say for yourself? I'm like, I have a piece of evidence for me saying that I'm not the father in any means possible. And the judge goes, what was that? And I go, do you mind if I go to my backpack for it? And he goes, sure, I guess. And I pull out and I I go to the microphone. I'm like, this is a document stating that I produced 0 sperm that I had enacted since 2012, and we're in 2016. So, could I technically countersue her for filing false claim and extortion out of me? To which she was pissed. She didn't know about that. Her dad was like, holy shit, you graduated high school and the first thing you did got a vasectomy? I'm like, yeah, actually I did. But her mom was pissed. Some other relatives of her family were pissed because they're like, no, he raped her. And I was like, rape is one thing. But getting her pregnant, I can't do that. Like, I seriously can't.
Yeah, it's not genetically possible. And you showed them your hospital papers.
Yep, and the judge sent his plaintiff to pick up the document. They reviewed it, and the judge goes, wow, even though with all this evidence, I find you not guilty. And instead, charged my ex, like, with the amount that she was trying to sue. Then afterwards, that same ex had vanished. She ran away with being pregnant. I still keep in contact with her parents because they asked if I've seen her, and I told them, honest, I'm not going to go willingly look for her, but if I do end up seeing her, then I'll let you know where I last saw her. But I'm going to try my best to just stay in my lane and not include anything.
Damn. That bitch sounds really fucking insane, and just to pin that on you, I mean, breakups are always gonna be shitty, you know, but to say that you raped...
She's had this guy friend, but, like, I was always uncomfortable with him because this one thing, it's not that I'm against, like, my significant other, if I have one, to be hanging around with other males.
Yeah, because they're dudes that respect the platonic friendship and understand that they have somebody. And, you know, I have, like, 2 guy friends that it's platonic. Everybody else, like, you know, I don't really talk to like that because most people have ulterior motives. But not everyone's like that. There are people that were raised better and were raised to respect women. Like, one of my best friends, he was raised all around women, and he is so fucking respectful. Very fucking respectful. It just depends on how they're walking, you know?
Okay, so with my ex, my guy friend, like, it's no secret that they used to just talk for the sake of fucking, but they never dated anything. They just stayed as friends, and then if they started dating a relationship, they would stay in their lane. But then if one of them said, oh, I don't know about this relationship, then they would go back to fucking, and then figure out a way to have the partner break up with them, and then they'll just be like, it was just weird.
Yeah, just very cringy.
But they're like, no, we're just friends, and I'm like, friends don't just suddenly fuck for the sake of, oh, thanks for the workout, catch you later. Like, no, you got feelings in that shit.
You wouldn't fuck somebody constantly over and over and over and over if there wasn't some sort of attraction and, like, spiritual connection. Like, one thing is to have a rip and dip, like, 2 or 3 times. Okay, that, like, happens to most people in their 20s, but over and over and over and over again, like, no, they definitely wanted to take it further, you know, they were just taking it as it is because they know they weren't going to leave each other's life, so they weren't really trying to rush the whole title and label process. But that's just weird. I don't know why some people do that. Like, if you know you have feelings or you have intentions with somebody else, it's just some people are really codependent and needy, and, you know, she should have just been honest with you instead of, like, doing all this drama. And in the end, that's why you won the court case. Because God sees everything and knows your side. Like, this girl led you on, and she was playing games and, like, toxic is the new type of love, and I don't like all those games. Like, if you want to be toxic, go be single. Don't play with somebody's mind like they haven't been traumatized enough by, like, their own family traumas, or school, or work, or just people that they come across and betray them. Like, why do that? And then, you know, you meet each other's family, get to know them. I hate it, you know, because it's like, right after it's over, it's like, oh, really? I have to meet somebody else and start over and be with the corny shit, like, what's your favorite color? And what do you like? And, oh, shit, man. Fuck all that. You know, but the truth was gonna come out sooner or later, and it's better that it's now than 20 years down the line, and you would have had a kid, and probably one of you would have murdered each other. You know, there's no dragging the inevitable. You could drag it like a dead horse, but it's dead. It's not gonna come back to life the more you drag it, and I know because I've been in dead situations, you know, so she proved her true colors. She didn't want to be lonely. You know, she's very codependent and needy, and it's unfortunate. It's no. Yeah, just like in the sense that it wasn't never enough for her because she needed the extra guy and she needed so much attention. It's kind of like narcissistic and sociopathic. Like, I know a girl like that, and, you know, I'm using this as a personal example. Like, there was some guy that he was kind of like a friends with benefits type of thing, but it lasted only for a month. Because I felt really weird because I have intuition. And, so it lasted about a month, and he told me he was on and off with some girl, and I was just like, yo, figure it out. I'm still in love with my dude, you know, because, like, you know, I have my soulmate, you know. So, whatever. So then I tell her, you know, to be like a genuine woman, like, hey, I understand he's your first love. I understand falling in love is a very beautiful thing, but just be careful because he's a dog. Like, if I wanted to be messy, don't you think I could have fucked him again and not told her nothing? Like, I literally told her just to look out for her, and that she just hated me for life. Like, the girl added me on some stalker shit just to like all of my pictures, compare her looks to mine, and then deleted me off of everything. Like, bitch. It's one thing, like, if I'm telling you, oh, I don't fuck with your man, whatever, and then I fucked him. But I told her I don't fuck with him, and she wasn't even my friend, so it's not a backstab because I knew him before, like, I ever seen her in person. She was never my friend, you know. It's just shit that happens, you know. Like, it's like this quote: different people see different sides of people. Like, she didn't know me, and I happened to meet that dirtbag first. So in her head, she's always gonna see me as the thotty ass bitch that slept with her boyfriend. When in reality, he manipulated me because I was going through shit with my nigga, and in the end, I still chose to stop fucking with him. Like, if I really wanted to be a part of the whole circus, don't you think I would have tried to protect him? And I told you, as a woman, you know how much, like, bravery a person has to have to admit some shit like that. And I didn't care, because at the end of the day, no one is anyone to judge, because we're all sinners. God is the only one with the last word, right? So this cringy, weird-ass girl pretends to be my friend. She tells me, oh my God, you're beautiful, hope you're good, da-da-da-da. Like, weird as fuck. Never liked any of my pictures, added me, then deleted me. And then a whole year later, after the incident happened, she tells a family friend that just lost their son, so she's going through a lot of shit. And mutually, she knew that person, you know, because it's just a small town. And she ended up bringing up how I fucked her ex-boyfriend over a year ago. Like, bitch, how selfish can you be? Like, a woman just lost her son, and you're making it about you and your dirty, thick ex-boyfriend who's not worried about you. Like, you feel me? It's just sad. And this girl's pretty. Like, she has blonde hair, she has a nice body, she has a pretty smile. Like if I, like, me, for instance, if I had something with you, hypothetically speaking, and we were dating for 5 years, because that's how long they dated, and you fucked a girl named, Kansas, whatever, right? At the end of the day, I have 5 years with you, so I'm not going to feel insecure because that's 5 years of love and memories and bond that no one can take. But not a lot of women think like that. They want to blame it on the woman when it takes two to fucking tango. And it's so sad. You would think that motherfuckers would want to empower each other more instead of just blaming the person that wasn't even in the relationship. Like, he owed you loyalty and stepped out of the relationship and betrayed you, but you're still being a simp on his ass because you're desperate for his fucking cock. Like, you're a sorry ass, weak ass, soft ass sucker, bruh. You a sucker ass punk bitch, bro.
I honestly think it's more like
insecurity too. Like,
not just the insecurity part, but like the whole blaming thing.
Yeah.
I like it's hard for like a white male make a point of something. It doesn't always go through to people. I know for sure. I'm not saying they haven't been through what I've been through, because like everyone's gone through their own experiences, but their way.
Yeah, of course. They have their own perspective that has shaped them to be who they are. Of course.
An example of like if a man and a woman have to go to court.
Why is Odin so desperate to find a way into Jotunheim anyway?
He's convinced the giants hold the key to changing his fate when Ragnarok comes. They are the Aesir's
definitely, because women do it too.
And it's their army that's supposed to do him in the end. But more than that, he wants to know what they know and see what they see. So much suffering could have been avoided if his insatiable curiosity was not so much stronger than his wisdom. Ah,
I mean, but you gotta think about it.
Him the Lord of the
Yeah.
But then, let's say the role was reversed, for example, a man goes, calls the police, and because a woman, instead he just gets laughed at, and then nothing's gonna fucking happen. And then he goes back home, the same woman rapes him or whatever, just straight up abuses him until this guy snaps. And then when he snaps, it's only then the police get stepped in because it's a man striking or attempting the life of the threat of a woman. It's just.
I mean, but everything in this. I mean, in this state, there's a lot of bias and unfair rules. You know, like, they want to take away our guns and shit like that when there's fucking walking murderers and pedophiles. You know, there's just so many things I don't agree with. Like, you know, they don't want to give licenses to, like, gay people to get married. And that's just stupid. Like, it's just everything about the taxes. They want to take away more tax money from people who are poor, but not the rich people. Like, the way that they infrastructured the system in America is just so fucking fucked. Like, they just don't want people to just genuinely, like, make it. Like, the way they designed it, like, there's more jails than there is schools. Like, that's really fucking insane. Or, like, charities. Actually, no, not schools. Like, charities and nonprofits, there's more jail facilities than charities. You know what that is? And it's all about quotas and capitalism. Because for every arrest, you know what a quota is. An officer gets a fatter check for that, bro. They need someone to blame.
There's that, but then, an example, since we did go to the same high school, remember when, like, us being young and we're like, whatever the fuck we want, and then
We thought we knew everything.
yeah, like, we would take that shit to the street, to the point where it's like, hey, police officers can't legally put their hands on us because we're minors. We don't get the full prison sentence, and you high school kids, what's the one thing they want to do? Be part of a fad. And then they blow this shit up with their friends and expand it even further. And then you just created essentially a legion of destruction that is complicated already to deal with in itself. But yeah, there was this kid, this happened in Ohio or Minnesota, but he got tried as an adult. Even though he's a 16-year-old, he got tried as an adult for the simple fact that he murdered 3 cops. And
What?
was because since he's a minor and he's proving his self-defense, no cop is allowed to lay his hands on him, to lay their hands on him. And I don't know if this is still an ongoing case. I remember this back in like 2015 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was messy as hell. Like any footage recording was like not even able to catch any beginning. It was right before the kid got struck. And like at the same time, like sure you do see extra cops like stepping on his face for like making sure like he's unconscious. But they didn't try to kill him, even though he finished killing like 3 cops. But it's just the whole thing about having more prisons than charity. That doesn't bother me so much because there's someone
Or shelters. Yeah, like there's.
You have people instigating to make more riots, more chaos, more mayhem. So I'm okay with more prisons because at least we get to store them somewhere. And sure, it's kind of that out of sight, out of mind mentality, but you are cleaning the streets one way or another.
I mean, honestly,
Like, it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. Like,
I feel like they could do that, you know, they could do that with an insane asylum place, like the people, like if people were shown love, because a lot of these people didn't have fucking families, you know, like maybe if they were brought to a fucking shelter or some shit, they wouldn't be doing half of the shit that they're doing. Like murderers and pedophiles, okay, they deserve to go to jail. But people that were just caught doing crack because they're fucking lonely or some shit, they need to get Baker Acted. But their answer is, let's mentally torture people, and this is why people are so fucking convoluted and feel so lonely and they're suicidal. You know, because they just believe punish, 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 and not everybody, what they do is worth the same punishment. It's just no. No, you're not going to say a person who's a drug addict and a murderer are the same people. A drug addict is sick and has issues and is a harm to themselves, but they're not a murderer. They're not a pedophile. You know, I'm not speaking for all of them, but I've known certain people who have their problems with drugs because of abandonment, neglect, living in the streets, whatever the case is, being a product of their environment. And what did the cops do? Instead of seeing that they have a mental problem and taking them to a fucking mental hospital where they could actually get treated, they put them in jail where they get ganged up, okay, and they get murdered by the officers and the inmates. So, you know, we gotta agree to disagree on that. Definitely agree to disagree on that.
I find drugs a very complicated subject for the simple fact of when someone's under an influence, let's say you have like 10 people and there's a thing of pot in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Out of that 10 people, you're going to get at least 3 different reactions from certain numbers of them. Like this first 3 act this way. Even though it's all the same pot, but like people's bodies, like
genetics, of course, people respond differently.
Like there could be the 1 out of 10 who's like hyper-violent.
Yeah, but that's not because of weed. That's because somebody. Oh, okay. Okay.
Like if you really want to push it, like let's say it was cocaine instead.
Yeah, I mean that would make more sense. Yeah.
Like cocaine fucking gets you hyper, fucking makes you see shit, or,
Yeah.
you know, all that adrenaline. But then, like, out of the 20 people that get it, there's one who, like, gets pro alpha, like, violent, compared to the rest of them, who are just loud and whatever. But the fact that the variable chance of even one of them could achieve this height of violence, you can't really determine, because it could have just been these 10 people and you only got one. What if the next 10 people that you would go and have them try to do, like, cocaine, and 5 out of the 10 happen to be hyper-violent? So there's no way really to, like, get an average regulation on that. So what the law does is they just have a standard that if you fit within status A, B, and C, at least 3, then you will be part of the norm of category A. You're going to jail for reasons X, Y, and Z. That's why, at least on that aspect, everyone's tried the same on drugs, for example. I understand ethnic race and everything else deters and modifies your sentence, but at least getting the arrested part is the same. You know what I'm coming from?
Yeah, I feel like it depends on the person's chemical balance and what they're mixing. You know, I honestly do feel like when people are on like crazy, like if you're eating bath salts and you're eating someone's face, yeah, you need to go to jail and you need to be isolated, you know. But if
You get the green mile.
you know, but it's like, okay, you know, but if somebody's just in the streets and they're on white and they're just being a danger to themselves, they need to be institutionalized, and that's just really what it is. This is why America's so fucking lost. And, you know, I get it because everyone has their own coping mechanisms, and some are healthy and some are not healthy, and that's okay because that's a part of our DNA, that's a part of our design to not be perfect, but to at least evolve, you know, and know. But I definitely get it, man. Like, I don't care. Like, I do care, I don't judge. Like, if people, like, be doing white and I'm not into that, you know, I'll just be like, yo, like, don't peer pressure me. I get it, you know, that's for you. You know. And obviously I'll be on top of them and I'll let them know, like, just do it in moderation. Don't abuse it because there's just been too many tragedies, you know. Like, it's not worth dying por una pendeja, you know. It's just, because you never get a closure from that. Like, knowing that somebody you love was in so much pain that they didn't know how to talk to you, then they resorted to an inanimate object to clear their pain. That is just such a sad place to be mentally. Like, I am with all those souls that, you know, did that to themselves, because, you know, I've questioned my life, but I've never gotten to that point, you know, where I'm like, I'm going to take all these pills and do that. So my heart goes out to all those families, you know. And, you know, while I had my experience in jail, you know, there was this nurse, she really, like, treated me, like, humane. Like, a lot of people dehumanize you. They belittle you as if you're nothing. And it's like, I didn't ask to be born here. Like, this fucking sucks, you know. And then this lady, you know, she's doing her checkup because she has to check everybody before they put them in the rooms. And I asked her, I'm like, why are you being so nice to me? Because it was weird. Even the officers, like, I feel like most officers were fucking bullied, and that's why they like having, like, power trips and police brutality, because, like, most of these videos, you see the person being cooperative, and they're roughhousing them. It's like, what the fuck is, like, you people are really fucking mental, bro. Nah, I mean, but it's okay. Yeah, and that's okay, you know, like, we could agree to disagree on that. But, you know, point of why I brought this up, I asked her, why are you being so nice to me? Like, everyone, even the officers have been so rude. And she's like, I'm not God. I wasn't there when it happened. And they arrested my son, who is bipolar and has a disease. Like, you cannot hold that against somebody. Like, if somebody is having hallucinations or they're schizo and they're saying that they need their medicine and they need to go home, you know, like, don't fucking rough them up and take them to jail, because it is against their control. Their mind is sick, you know. So it is, and then they make it worse. They make it worse because they give them medicine that they don't know what they need, because they don't go in their hospital files. They're fucking sloppy in there, okay? And they don't care if this person fucking kills themselves. They treat everybody the same. You know what it is? A person who had a fucking marijuana charge, or let's say they were loitering by a store, is in a cell with a fucking murderer and a pedophile. Like, the system is messed up. Like, it would make more sense if you were in a cell with somebody with a similar charge as you. Not a misdemeanor, and somebody who committed, like, fucking 10 felonies and is a jailbird and really has nothing to lose and could fucking choke you in your sleep. And it's really like that. It's really fucking like that.
That refers to a modest example of Odin's thirst for knowledge. The time he spent 9 days a dead man. Hung himself by the neck from Yggdrasil's branches, put his spear through his own side, and bled down into the well of destiny. He roamed the realms of the dead and plundered the world tree of its secrets, until, I think quite rightly, it got fed up with him and sent him back to the land of the living. Did I not mention he was barking mad?
Oh yeah, but that's if you have intuition, and cops have to take psychological classes to be able to break down and just be able to see, like, and analyze, like, okay, is this person making up a bullshit excuse? I can tell because, you know, I have my I have my mental illness, and I'm not ashamed of it. It makes me stronger, because I am very intelligent, and it's, you know, to battle with so many things simultaneously and still get things done, that is just, wow. Like, more power to you. Anybody that could do that, you're fucking Superman, Superwoman, because it's hard. But yeah, man, you know, and I do believe there are people, like, people, you could tell those people, because it's usually the people that are jailbirds that want to plead insanity. But if it's a person who only had a misdemeanor and was just having a bad night and lost their mind and was in the middle of the night, misplaced their meds, was drinking, and they just took you in jail and treated you like a fucking dog, those cops are going to get their karma, because that is just messed up. You know, and they'll just put you in a cell with people who are way worse, and they don't care what happens to you. But, you know, that's why you just gotta lay low and stay away from those bad vibrations and trust your intuition, man, because it's never gonna be easy, you know? But I'm sorry for the things you went through with your ex. I know I'm not responsible for it, but I do feel for you, you know? Like, I know fucking people can be dicks, so I get it.
Yeah, like, I'm honestly surprised I'm not doing any drugs. Like,
good for you.
I've been sober for at least 3 years now, and, like, the most I'll have is
Hey, tea is fucking awesome, and I like soda.
no, like, it is. It's just, like,
I fuck with Dr. Pepper so much.
bars. Well, I've never done bars.
Good for you.
Like, I was against pot for certain people back in school, and, like, when they would take it, I just didn't like how they acted, so I just abstained from myself.
And that takes a lot of willpower to do, just to abstain from anything when you have so many people like, this is fun, this is the only way you can be in the moment, and it's not. It just means, like, you know, it makes you temporarily forget your problems, and I get it, life is painful, but you're boring if you don't know how to live, and you need to spend all your money on a substance just to, like, feel good. You know, that's kind of sad. Like, it's okay to have a little fun. It's okay to smoke a little bit of weed, because I do, and I'm not ashamed of it. You know, but I don't abuse it, and I don't waste all my money on it. Like, I pay my car bills, you know, my rent, my lawyer, because I'm, like, you know, going through some things, but everything is working out. You know, God is on my side, so are my ancestors. So I've been calm. You know, I've been calm in the storm. That's just life. It's like a Ferris wheel. As you're going down and you feel like you're gonna fall and it's swinging, I feel like my life is in that moment. I'm looking at what's gonna happen and it feels like I'm gonna fall out and it's swinging and I'm in that chair. I feel like that's where I'm at in my life right now. No, you are awesome. I'm just glad we got in contact.
I'm glad, like, you choose this opportunity to, like, actually reach me, compared to, like, I don't know, reaching somebody else and they gave you, like, worse responses or something.
No, I mean, like, I could literally show you my PSN menu. I don't have much friends that I added, and I exclusively wanted to delete someone that went to our high school, but I'm not even gonna give him a name because he's just lame. Cause, like, whatever, just shit happens, and he was mentioning my name in a way that I didn't like to a mutual friend, and I was just like, bro, like, act your fucking age. Like, don't send me a friend request and then say some shit to somebody that is gonna tell me. Like, just people, I don't know, man, but I'm appreciative of this moment, and I trust my gut, and, you know, I'm happy to talk to you, and I haven't talked to you in years, and just the fact that, like, you know, like, it's still the same bond, like, that's really cool to have, because years have passed, and a lot of things have changed in both our lives, and there's still respect and love there, and that's just so genuine to me, because people could say they love you and comment on your shit, and then screenshot your shit and be like, oh, look at this dumbass, or like, but they're not even, like, really there for you, you know, like, they don't even take 5 minutes to ask you if you even ate or slept good, or if you're going through something. So you could tell friends from the acquaintance, you know, there's a lot of acquaintances in this world, there's a lot of haters and stalkers, but there's very few true friends that actually give a damn about you. Yeah, Mom. That's why I don't feel bad when people are like, oh my God, you're so introverted. Why do you ghost? It's like, do I have to go and talk about chronological order, why I have trust issues? Because that is unnecessary. No, I don't feel like everyone's worth my presence, and that's why I ghost. Doesn't mean I don't care. Doesn't mean I don't think. Like, I always thought you were cool, you know? I just, like, also, I didn't even have your number, like, had you on social media. I just knew that I had you here on PS4, and I was like, man, we always had, like, long conversations, and I may not remember them, but I know we laughed, and it was good, and I just wanted to reach out. I didn't even know you would be awake at this time. It was just a chance that I took. I was just like, yo, let me see what's up with this dude. Is he okay?
Well, actually, surprisingly, I like, when you sent me a chat, I didn't know how long you had sent this. I had just started turning on my PlayStation after getting home from work. And, I hear the thing on my TV that, like, oh, a notification came up. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll take a look before I hop into the shower. And your name popped up. And I'm like, I remember this chick. I remember talking to her for, like, a good hot minute. But, like, I'll be honest, like, I completely forgot your actual first name.
It is okay. Wasn't your name Danny? Daniel?
Yeah.
Oh, I have such a good memory. So you're the asshole, Daniel. I'm not telling you my name.
Well, hold on. Which Daniel are you thinking of? Because you can get the last name correct.
Oh, come on. Who's going to remember a last name when everyone calls you by a first name? Is it Calderan? Or is that just because you use that with the PSN? I don't think I've ever known your last name.
That's the thing. There's a small number of people, like I could say at least 5 from high school that if you knew my last name, you would never forget it.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, we had, like, more of a bond. Like, I was such a weird chick in high school. I just had, like, my little clique of friends. And then, like, I don't know. And then after that, I went to night school. But I remember seeing you around.
Yeah, like I remember saying hi to you and passing by.
I know I wasn't mean. I did say hi back. I'm a nice girl.
No, I said, like, we did say hi and stuff. And
Yeah.
we talked for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I always felt like I was weird to women in general.
Nah.
Here's something I can't figure out. Odin wants to prevent Ragnarok, but the serpent's already been there and seen it. So hasn't he already failed?
Fate's a tricky thing, lad. Odin's just arrogant enough to think he can get the best of it.
Fate is another lie told by the gods. Nothing is written that cannot be unwritten.
On that, brother, you and the All-Father may just agree.
Oh,
Even if he can't prevent
no.
Ragnarok, he
Well,
still
I
hopes
hope
to
she
learn
got
enough
better.
details to influence the outcome. Remind me later to tell you about the wolves.
And then he was like, oh, I'll just date whoever opens up. And then I didn't immediately, like, express myself because I thought, like, that was kind of not really a good time to say it. So, like, I gave her some time to, like, heal, essentially. But then, right when I was about to, like, admit to her, she fucking already finished, like, having a three-way with, like, complete strangers. And then started dating one of the guys while still sleeping with the other, and I was like, man.
Damn. Women are complicated.
Like, I'm crying over here, oh, I want a nice guy. And the next thing I know, fucking, oh, this black guy, oh, I mean, he did hit me, but I deserved it or something. So I'm just like, fucking, well, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Wow. I mean, she was, I'm guessing this was around high school. Yeah, don't 100% blame it on her. Like, a lot of men are dogs. And, you know,
My experience was more like women were indecisive.
Yeah, but listen, no. This is my story. Let me tell you my story. I don't know her personally, so I can't judge her. But I was with an infamous guy, and I'm pretty sure you've seen him, the curly hair, dumbass, I don't even want to say his name, little skater dude. I dated him for years, you know, and oh my god. The one that you would see me with a lot. I'm pretty sure you remember. Like, that was like my main boo at the time. That really was, like, I was so loyal to him. Fabio. You don't remember? Whatever. Fabio's just some little skater dude, whatever, fuck him. I went through some shit when we broke up. Like, I was really sad because I didn't have the highest standards when it came to love, because, mind you, besides him, I fell in love with the love of my life, and he moved away. So, you know, I gave Fabio a chance, and, like, I loved again, and it was very intense, you know, because when I love, it's like the deep end. And we lasted a couple years, and then when we broke up, my whole world shattered, and he started dating this pigeon-looking ass skinny twig of a scarecrow called Sulin. And that was humiliating to me. Just fucking humiliating to me. And I just wasn't in the right state of mind because I was heartbroken at the time. Like today, I'm so liberated. That was 2011. So this was like maybe 10 years ago. I don't feel the same. I'm just saying my story. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would be in the annex building, but then around the time that we broke up, like he got his little friends to terrorize me, and he would tag me in pictures and write my name on a whiteboard and draw me in a cartoon and be like, fuck that whore, and then like I would go on MySpace and be not on Facebook and be like, oh my god, yes, it was Facebook, and then they made a Facebook say leave Raven alone. I'm not gonna say my government name, cause yeah, but they were like, leave Raven alone, LOL JK. And because the principal had told them to leave me alone, and it's not because I snitched them out, I just told my mom, like, because the teacher had called my mom and said, why is my this skipping? And it was because I had so much anxiety, because, like, I would go to the annex building, and people would call me a slut, they would throw their food at me, cookies, just because a bitter, salty nigga that replaced me with a fucking scarecrow. Just, I don't know, he just had to see me miserable. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is with niggas' egos, but even though he was with another bitch that does not hold a candle to me, not personality, not looks, not in any way, but because he can't be alone, and he had to stick it in something, because he's a dog, he told his friends to terrorize me, as if I was the one that broke the commitment. And he was the one that did me dirty. You see how that doesn't make sense? So when I told the assistant principal, like, hey, can you just work with me so I could have a different schedule and not be around these people? You know what they do? These people were actually, all the people that were friends with my ex at the time were skipping and telling people to do drugs. Influencing people to do drugs. But because I was depressed and I was skipping and I would eat meals in the bathroom sometimes, oh, we're kicking you out because you don't care. So you're not going to kick out the motherfuckers bringing drugs and skipping, but you're going to kick out the girl who clearly is depressed. Wow. Great job, Hialeah. Great job, principal. Great fucking job. So after that, I just went to night school, and that's what happened. Yeah. Mhm. He thought he was a cool kid. He hung out with all the little druggies and the skateboarders.
Real name exactly Fabio? Like that was the name he went by?
No, it's actually really funny because I got really close to his family, and I asked his mom, I'm like, why did you name him Fabio? She's like, I named him after the model because he's so cute, and yeah, his name is Fabio. But yeah.
Jordan is sticking to my head more than Fabio.
I mean, there was a Jordan Brown, but he was cool beans. Yeah. I fuck with Brown. There was another skater. There was Ralphie, but Ralphie was never really my friend. He just did a lot of drugs. Which I'm not judging. It's just like, like, I feel bad for him. Like, I remember seeing him a couple years ago, and I asked him because he couldn't form complete sentences. Like, he had, like, I felt like he needed speech therapy, and this guy would be, like, the class clown in fucking school. So I was like, yo, like, on a serious note, what's wrong with you? And he's like, I took a bad acid stamp, and I felt something disconnect in my brain. And I literally believed it. Because why would he lie about that, Because it made sense. Like, why can't you say full sentences? You sound like a little child when you talk. You never talk like this, and drugs really fucked him up. And he used to make fun of me. He used to be one of the people with Fabio's friends that would call me a slut and would torment me in the hallways, which would be one of the reasons why I fucking, like, you know, after they kicked me out, I went to night school, you know, and I just couldn't respect that, because I was like, yo, Fabio, you got with this stupid twig, and just because I'm sad and I'm mean mugging your ass because I gave you, you know, like, I gave you my time, I gave you my youth, I could have given it to somebody that actually wouldn't have fucking, like, wasted my time and went out with a downgrade. And then on top of that, if you're so happy, why would you ask your friends to bully your ex-girlfriend? You are sad as fuck. You are pathetic. You know? It just rubbed me the wrong way, and then, like, I just never wanted to come back to the school after the principal was like, oh, you're being dramatic, people go through things. I'm like, I'm being bullied and terrorized, but the people that are bringing drugs to the school and are fucking skipping, they don't get any consequence, they just get a talk. Oh, okay. I just, you know, I had a really bad taste in my mouth. Mm-hmm.
It's not so much like they bullied me in a way, but it was more like they would stop me trying to get, like, information, like if I still spoke with someone, or like if I knew where someone was. And like there was one point where I was like, you know, fucking go talk to somebody else, dude. Like, I'm like, sure, I'll talk to them, but I'm not gonna tell you where they are or any shit. And then his Jordan's friend was like, oh, you better, but you're short and all this fucking shit. And like this was the point where I, like, had the last straw, and I remember just popping the dude in the fucking throat, and then just repeatedly stomping on his face. I don't regret doing that. Even
I'm proud of you. Hey, stomp that nigga. He disrespected you. Like, what are you supposed to do? You know? Don't feel bad about that. You're not spineless.
The only thing was, I wish I knew.
If you let a motherfucker respect you, if you let a motherfucker disrespect you, they will just keep thinking that it's acceptable. So you show them I'm not the fucking one. Like, when I tried to show people that I'm nice, they disrespected me more. And I noticed that. At a young age. So just having you share that with me, you didn't have to. It is very true. If you are nice to someone, you keep trying to, like, give them the benefit of the doubt because you don't want to bring that bad side, because you know there are other ways to resolve problems. We're not bamboos. We have brain surgeries and we can articulate our words into thoughts, you know. But some people just bring it out of you, and you have to do what you gotta do, you know. So I'm proud that you did that.
Yo, I'm only like 5'5", 5'4" at best.
Mhm.
I grabbed this motherfucker and I flipped him on his ass. I will never forget that.
Oh my god.
Man, is this all it took for tall people?
It's not about tall people. It's just about strategy. People think because you're fat or you get scared. No, I'm not saying that you're scared. You just think, like, you doubt yourself because you're like, oh my god, this person weighs more than me, they're taller than me. But that has nothing to do with muscle memory. Like, you have your own muscle, and, you know, like, it's just, when you're young, you don't know your capabilities because you're so sweet and innocent, and you don't want to, like, be confrontational like these fucking bullies and sad, miserable fucks. Oh my god, I can't believe I just died again. Yeah, I've been in the same island trying, because, like, I want to get all these upgrades from these monsters, because the more that you upgrade the monsters, I mean, the more that you kill monsters, the more upgrades you get.
Right.
So, I'm in this island, and these monsters, like, I fucking, you know, like, literally, this is, I don't even know, like, the 10th time I've died. I know I could beat them, it's just fucking strategy, dude. And the more that your character levels up, the harder it is to fucking kill them. So it's just annoying. It's like, great, they're just as strong as me, and they get to level up. Wow! Just what I wanted. Yay! They really make you earn it, you know, but I'm not complaining. Exactly, that's why I'm not complaining, because last time I killed these monsters, but because, fuck, I died again. Because they have very strong hits, so if they hit you one time, you die. So it was 3 monsters in an island. I had to just kill another one. No, I had to kill 2 more. But I killed one of them, and because one of them hit me, I died. And it's like, really? You gotta make me start over and kill all of them again? It's annoying. It's fucking annoying. But I'm gonna do it. Mission. What are you talking about? God of War? I've been there already. The mountain? The summit? Oh yeah, I already went on to Helheim. And I beat the boss. Yeah, you can't use your axe. And then you gotta fight that stupid monster that teleports and shit. That shit was, bro, you know how many times I died because of that monster? Bro, I died like 40 times. 40 times. I was so fucking annoyed. Because he kept teleporting, and then he kept bringing his little demon babies, his little demon eyes babies. And you know that they're little soul suckers, so like they come on top of you, and they're like... It's like, oh my god.
So like, what helped me was throwing like one of the, like the Blades of Chaos, throw it at one of them, it would pull them towards me, and I would grab the enemy, and like throw it to another one, and like just push them further away from me. At least repeated that until they would die while I would be attacking the boss. So like, at least that's how it worked for me. But to each their own.
Yeah, everybody has a different method. I mean, what I did, I kept using the Blades of Chaos and hitting him in the leg as much as I can before he teleported, and then when he teleported, I already had an idea, like, he was gonna teleport next to me, he's gonna teleport either in front of me, so I would, like, move really fast when he would teleport, because then he would grab the big stone and be like, boom, 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 and then that final one on the floor, boom. That shit was mad annoying. So you know what? I'm done with the side missions, you know, because you know how God of War has a lot of RPG, so you can do side missions. I'm done with the side mission. I'm tired of dying in the same island. Let's go to the summit. How do I get to the summit? Oh my god. Have fun. Thank you for the words of encouragement. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I mean, you don't... I mean, I'm halfway done with the game, Daniel. You're not really giving me a secret that somebody on YouTube tutorial didn't already spill the beans to. Just saying, just saying. So I'm just gonna YouTube tutorial it because I'm not up for this right now, and I'm already halfway done with the game. Like, serious shit.
Fight all the three?
Did I fight who?
Oh, then you're nowhere near done with the game then.
I did not say that. I didn't hear what you said. Say it again.
The Valkyries?
The Valkyries? No, did not fight the Valkyries.
Oh man, because that's a big thing of the game. Like, pretty much when after you're done with the ashes, it's like, hey, there's like 8 or 9 Valkyries you gotta free, and like they drop really good fucking gear. I think if you do like 5 out of 8 or 9, you're able to build the Infinity Gauntlet, which is like the coolest fucking thing to have. Like the Infinity Gauntlet from like Marvel's Avengers Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually build it in God of War. It's just it's a long fucking progress of doing that shit. But when you get it, it's so fun just deleting everything.
Shit, man. I'm gonna get there. I'm definitely gonna get there. I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna get there. I mean, we've already mentioned bosses that we both fought, so I'm definitely more than halfway through the game.
Yeah, like, you are, like, story-wise halfway through.
Yeah. Do you ever fight the snake, or the snake is just a good guy?
The snake's, like, neutral.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him. I never want to fight him.
The game officially doesn't end after you release the Mom's Ashes.
Oh, that part hits me so fucking hard, because I went through something, which I'm not gonna really go into it. But yeah, I carry my loved one's ashes with me in a necklace and in a vase, and it's very personal to me, and I'm planning on releasing it at a certain time. I have a reason why I haven't yet, but it's like when you love something and somebody so much, you just want to protect it so badly, because it's like, damn, I couldn't be there when that happened, but you're safe with me, you're safe in my heart, and you're one of the most beautifulest things in my heart, so when I saw the beginning where they were burning the mom and the kid had to accept, like, okay, Dad, we're gonna go and, like, on this adventure and kill demons, and I don't even know I'm half a god, and we're carrying my mother's ashes, and then they start traveling with a severed head, trying to escape Odin. I'm like, yo, this game is fucking crazy. And it's brutal, because, like, I almost cried in the beginning, because, like, it hit me at home, like, because I literally went through this. So I was just like, wow, like, my story is something that millions of people are going through right now, that they lost someone. And it's just so brutal to start off a game like your mother's dead and we're cremating her. Like, brutal as fuck. That is brutal.
That, but also, like, I don't know if you played the previous franchise, like, all the way through. Like, there's also that build-up of, like, there is a reason for not just her cremating, like, story reasons. But, yeah, like I get it from, like, a personal, like, sorry that you lost someone in that sense, but at the same time, the rest of the franchise also, like, builds up to this, which is, like, it's like, you get hit on two levels, like, if you know from the game's perspective, that hits hard, but if, like you said, you've also lost someone at the same time you started playing, it also hurts.
Yeah.
Like, not only do you remember that,
You relive it.
you also relive it, and you're unwillingly marinating in happened, it still hurts, but I'm here. And the memory of this individual will still carry on through me.
Forever.
With that, they will protect me whenever I can't protect myself, or I'm up any other word pretty much. But like they're your angels for now.
Definitely, and that was very beautifully said. I mean, you know, when death happens, it's very unsettling, so no one can really say the right words, because no matter what, it's always going to hurt. You know, like, I respect the fact that, you know, you understand and respect that, because there's a lot of ignorant motherfuckers that are like, oh, that person passed away, just move on, like, go do this, do that. It's like, don't tell me how to grieve, don't tell me how to feel. Man, fuck you. You're not walking in my shoes. You don't know what I feel in my heart. Not saying that I'm gonna be, like, forever depressed, but that person meant something to me, so, like, they're never gonna leave my heart. And the fact that anybody, especially somebody that doesn't know them, has no respect to talk about them like that. Like, people online have, like, messaged me, like, you know, telling me, like, well, why are you still talking about this? This happened. And it's like, because to you it may have happened a while ago, but to me it feels like just yesterday. And I have made progress, and this is the best, like, I'm doing the best that I can for a situation like this where you will never have closure, you know, because he passed away so untimely. I just knew it wasn't his time, you know, but I'm not going to get into that. But I appreciate your sincere words. I really do.
Grandma can't walk without me holding her. She can't shower by herself. She can't do a lot of things.
That's so sad, Danny.
Welcome back to
Grandpa, who, like, he's strong, but, like, his body's already, like, done. He can't keep up with him anymore. And, like, just being here pushing him is all not easy. So, like, it's helping him, but, like, at the same time, like, you know his body's taxed out. Like, you know, on top of diabetic now, I'm administering his injections, even though I hate doing them, because, like, I just feel so pathetic.
Dude, you're strong as fuck, and you're doing what needs to be done, and that's just a cycle of life. Like, people die, you know, and these people were there cleaning your shitty diapers and feeding you, but it is a very hard transition to see them from, like, being so strong, and they inspire you so much, and they've been in your life all your life, and you've only been a portion in theirs. And just to see them, like, slowly, like, having, like, their life, like, leave them slowly deteriorating, like, that shit really hurts. Because, like, you get the paranoia in your head, like, this shit's gonna hit me hard, because you know at some point they're gonna pass away. And, you know, you bringing that up, it's an inevitable, it's a cycle of life. And I know exactly what you mean by that, because that's how I feel with my mom. My mom is old. And, you know, like, I just feel, like, I just know, you know, at some point, it's just going to be her time. And mind you, I didn't have the best relationship with her, but because she showed face, you know, for my court hearing, I have forgiven a lot of the things that we went through, because it's like, wow, you really didn't want me to rot in a cell. So I love and adore my mom, you know. It's just those type of loves that sometimes we need distance from each other type of shit, you know, to just have peace of mind, because she's just one of those people that could drive you insane. because she sees things very black and white, and she'll be the type of person like, if you don't believe what I'm saying, I'm going to give a speech of 2 hours till you agree with me, or however long it takes till you agree with me. And that's really fucking annoying, you know, but I do love her. Nobody's perfect, you know, but I've been having those feelings, so like whenever I get a chance, I try to see my mom, you know. Oh my god, bro, where the fuck is the summit? I forgot where to go. Do you remember what town I have to go to? I've been visiting all these fucking islands. Okay, so I know I have to go to the mountains. Do I go to Volderheim Mines? It's so... Yeah. Fought the dragon, a whole bunch of other shit, the dark elves, all of that.
Yeah, I guess that, yeah, but, did you fight Baldur the last time?
I fought these gods that they were brothers, and they were really annoying, and they were really cocky, and they reminded me of, like, my first fight with Odin. They're like, ha ha ha, we're going to make you regret you fought us, ha ha ha. Oh god, they were so annoying. Not super early, because, like, I went through a tomb, and...
Midway point, but
yeah.
I thought you're earlier than the part I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. But just tell me, Danny, I'm already gonna see it on YouTube. Who cares? There's a whole bunch of portals in all these little islands, so I don't know what you mean by that.
Alright, so you know the place where you go to the dial and you select which realm to go to?
Yeah.
Flip that whole room upside down.
No, I haven't. Mm-mm.
So, did you go inside the giant snake?
No, I haven't. Oh my gosh, I knew something was gonna happen with the snake.
So, like, it's not bad.
No, I didn't think it was gonna be bad, but I knew there was gonna be some type of action, like it's God of War.
Fucking... The thing is, I'm trying to... What was the last major thing you did? Actually, what does your journal say? Flip to your journal and it should give you like a vague description of what you did.
Okay, wait, where is it? Menu. Codex. Okay. A giant sorceress, no. Goals, resources. Okay. Return to the summit. The black rune and the stone mason chisel are ours. Now we just have to find a way back to the mountain summit, and we could use them to open the bridge to Jerusalem. At the summit of the mountain, we could finally open the bridge to Jerusalem. Journey back to the mountain. Go back through the tower.
Are you saying like actual Jerusalem or Jotunheim?
Jotunheim. Oh my god, sorry.
I was like, you got me confused with like, okay, which God of War are you even playing in the first place? Holy
the Jewish one? Jotunheim. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay, so basically head back to the lake and you would go in go down from the pillar area. There should be like close to the water, but you run around the side. A door should open up there. And you have like, I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh my gosh. No. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna put the gameplay on my other phone because the way you're explaining it, like I've literally have circled the Lake of Nine and have discovered so many islands. So.
Yeah, so you might be missing something that I couldn't say. I know I just beat the game, but like
Damn.
Specifics. Like, I can't remember every detail. Because there's just so much in there.
Dude, that game has a lot, bro. I don't even remember the games that I've beat. I don't remember Dark Souls. I don't remember this fucking racing game. I don't remember Minecraft. I don't remember RuneScape. And I've beat these games. And I barely remember fucking God of War, and I'm playing it right now. It's just, you know, as you get older, there's just so many, like, thoughts that we get in our head and other things that we have to take care of. That, you know, with all of our responsibilities and all the things we have to do, it kind of just goes in the back of our mind, you know, and then we get selective memory, and then we'll be like, oh shit, I remember this months later or years later. That shit's hilarious how the mind works.
Speaking of the mind, would you please spare me your first name because I can't remember it.
Well, how about this? After this party, I'll message it to you. Because right now, I'm doing a broadcast on YouTube. So, I'm not gonna say my name, you know, just because I have stalkers, and I'm good on that. And I don't care if you stupid ass stalkers know my name, but I'm not gonna repeat it for you, okay? So, but I definitely will send you my name through message, just won't say it on here.
That's totally fine.
But you could call me Raven. Everyone calls me Raven. You know, that's like my rapper name. Like, I identify myself as a Raven. So, you know.
I mean, I like Raven from Teen Titans, too.
That's why I picked it. Well, I actually didn't get it because of Teen Titans. I actually had a lot of comic books that I took from my half-brother. And it talked about Raven's story about how her father was like an evil god and the mom was like human and he raped her, and she was like, you know, she had these powers, but she wanted to use it for good. And, you know, she was half human, half god. Like, she was a demigod. But she was also dark, but she also had so much light in her. And I felt like it resonated with who I am because, like, I could seem detached and dark because of the way I dress, but, like, I have a good heart, you know? Unless you provoke me, then fuck you, fuck your ancestors, fuck your grandma, fuck your grandpa, fuck your unborn baby, fuck your sperm, fuck you. You know? But yeah, so like when I read her story, I was like, this girl is a badass and she is me.
That's like, this chick, I forgot her name, but it's basically another child birthed from darkness, but there's a little light that resonates within her.
Beautiful.
She fights her parents, and then she stands up against, like, what her family has done, the corporation they fit into, and then she goes becoming a rebel, like a literal rebel.
And standing against it, yeah. Cool.
Not helping the forest, like, it's about a specific forest from this other planning, but she's more of the stopping the evil tyranny that this monarchy system her dad and mom have created of something. I forget the name of the fucking comic.
I'm gonna tell Cynthia I'll be back. I'd like to see the look on his face.
No, I may have kept you.
Okay. I mean, like, I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of spaced out a little bit because I was looking at a YouTube tutorial, but I heard about how she had a resistance and her parents were fucking corrupt and evil, and that's mad dope. That's fucking mad dope. Wow. I thought we were friends, Danny.
I thought we were. I don't know what happened.
Let me go back. Where would it be? PlayStation Plus? Messages? Where would I go? Communities? Notifications. Okay. Friend requests. Oh wow, I got a friend request. Maybe it was your ex-girlfriend or something.
Yeah, could have been.
She's like, who's this bitch? I don't even have a picture of a girl, like...
I know, but like you said, it has been years.
It has. Or maybe you felt salty and you're like, fuck Maite, she doesn't talk to me enough. Was that what it was? You felt salty?
Honestly, I can't count on anything because I can only remember things that
I wholeheartedly agree with you, love. Same. I could barely remember what I did last week. What did I do last week? Wash some clothes. Go to work, go to the gym.
I know I went to
Yeah.
go to work, but I can't remember anything else.
Right? I can barely remember my conversations. Like, why is my mind doing this to me? Why is my mind playing tricks on me? Why? The mind's playing tricks on me. Oh my gosh.
Well, as much as I would love to stay in chat, it is midnight and I have work in 2 hours.
Oh my god, you're totally fine, man. I love you, Danny. I know it's been a long time, but I'm sending you love and strength and hope you have sweet dreams and we stay in touch, you know? And whenever you want to fucking go on a party or kick some ass, you know? Let me know, man. We'll stay in touch.
If you want, I'll text you my number in case if you want to keep it or whatever. You can always hit me up. The only thing is, when I'm at work, just text me, and when I get to my break, I'll respond as much as I can until I get out of work. They have me putting my phone in a locker that's like locking the thing.
Yeah.
So I don't have it on me on purpose.
Nah, I get it. There's no pressure at all. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, you haven't texted me back in an hour, what the fuck? Like, dude, you are, like, I am the most laid back person. Like, I have shit that is priority in my life. And, like, even the people that call me their best friend don't take it personal if I don't reply to them in, like, a couple days. Like, my mental health comes first. I'm trying to pay my fucking bills, you know, and I'm trying to do things to not make myself be sad, you know, because I'm fighting that spiritual warfare. Some days I'm better and some days I'm feeling weak, you know. So if I worry about caring about what everybody thinks instead of taking care of myself and my bills, I would go crazy. And I'm in my mid-20s, so I completely understand that. We're not kids anymore. And when you're kids, you have less responsibility, don't really know what life is. You feel invincible because you're a minor and they can't really do much to you in the judicial system. It's like being an adult is a whole nother ball game, you know, so I won't take it personally, dude. Like, you have a life, I have a life, and literally my priority is just being stable and staying on the track that I've been. That's, you know, and just bringing up the people around me who never stop believing in me and just spreading those high vibrations. That's the best vibration you could be in, you know. That's why I don't have haters and losers and lazy motherfuckers around me, because, like, if you're sharing energy with me, like, you gotta be a boss ass motherfucker. Like, you gotta have a goal, you know. You're doing something to get somewhere. Everybody's doing something to get somewhere. Why would you be working at your job if it's not to get a promotion or get a better position? If you don't do things with a goal, then you're just wasting your time, you know, but that's just my perspective. But I'm not going to take more of your time. Get some rest and sweet dreams, and I hope to hear from you again soon.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know how to end this call, so you're probably going to have to end it. I don't know how to end it.
It's
For sure, man. It's all love, man. It's all love. Alright, take care, man. Good night. Peace. Oh my gosh. Alright, guys. So, I've been really fucking like... it's crazy because I was already here and I left because I second thought it. So I'm looking at the tutorial. Yeah, I'm looking at the tutorial right now to see how I'm gonna have to get to the summit.
Fire round. It's the gauntlet of the sword. I still can't read these. Oh. Why should we hide where we are? Secrets are Odin's way. Shouldn't we be open? Like Tyr?
Tyr kept secrets too, for good reasons.
I can read these now. It says Muspelheim. Fire realm. It's the gauntlet of the sword here. I still can't read these. Oh. Why should we hide where we are? Secrets are Odin's way. Shouldn't we be open? Like Tyr?
Tyr kept secrets too, for good reasons. To protect people. It is wiser to be discreet.
That doesn't mean you should lie.
Okay, guys. So... I think I've seen enough of the tutorial to know. Bitch, I'm your up. 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 There's a meat on. Fucking hoes. Oh.
Why should we hide where we are? Secrets are Odin's way. Shouldn't we be open? Like Tyr?
Tyr kept secrets too, for good reasons. To protect people. It is wiser to be discreet.
That doesn't mean you should lie to your friends. Or your family.
I'm sure Sindri would understand and do the same, lad. Don't fret.
That was a fucking freestyle. Just so y'all fuck niggas know. Thank you very much.
Bitch, I'm your up.
Whole thing was a freestyle. You can ask my engineer. This shit in the motherfucking booth. Thank you very much.
And all of you hating ass motherfuckers, all your weapons used against me shall not prosper. Mafetefun to all my muertos, because they protect me. Ache. I could have sworn I was already here. Is this another area? Okay, let's open this and see what's up.
So what? Excited to finally see the land of the giants?
Yeah, but also sad the journey's almost over. Oh, what if we get to Jotunheim and there aren't any giants alive?
Makes little difference to us. Fulfilling your mother's wish is what is important.
Ah! Oh, don't go anywhere. Be with you in 2 shakes.
Charlie, is that you?
No.
Tell me what? Did you put this wheel in your mouth? Oh, God. I'll vomit. I'm not kidding. I'll throw up on it.
It is nothing. Family matter.
Oh. Oh. I can tell you a thing or two about family matters.
Oh, let me guess. Your brother isn't as talented as you, and his work is junk.
Those things are accurate. Your point?
It's all you ever talked about, over and over. Do something about it, or shut up already.
I see.
Yeah, we're sick of hearing about little people's little problems.
All right. That hurt a little. Let's have a look at your gear.
Without disappearing. It's that work hard, play hard, make you quit that day job. Hey, I'm just going through one of my old pads and shit, you know. You know what, nigga? So versatile, I don't need no auto-tune and that shit, you know. So I can put my melody. Like, I can start all the fans to every song. I fuck with this bitch. I don't know, you heard? Everything in my pad it is. I swear to God, dog, I never imagined this. I remember I was out there on my savage shit, carjacking shit, my snapping shit, that was graduation. I was in the
Ooh. Ooh, bitch! Ooh. Oh, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you, fucking, oh, fuck, bro. This stupid poison ass fucking wolf, bro. Stupid bitch. Oh, hell no, bro. Fucking fuckers. Look at this. What is this? What is this? What the fuck? That nigga healed. Oh hell no, bro. I literally just killed his ass, bro. Oh man, bro. What the fuck, dog? Kill him. Die, bro. I'm tired of this nigga, bro. Finally, dog.
Okay, which way up?
This is...
Can't guarantee you'll like my work today.
When you let me down, like you, nothing like you, when she does it, better than you, happy, when you let me down, cause you hold the title, you don't have to lie.
What shall it be?
You know, I'm starting to question some of the stuff. Maybe Brock was right all along.
That's the other side. Don't buy my album, cause I don't care. Could I be saying the stupidest shit sometimes, but I fuck with him. You screw me, you get that. Man, I'll be done. Real dirty. Real dirty. It's a real blurry. 35, and he's still serving. Yeah, the bitch hooked on dick. That's it. No bitch. And when I piss. Okay. It cost them. And I offed them. I don't take losses. Like the bosses.
Why did you speak to the dwarf like that?
Aren't you sick of hearing about him and his brother?
Of course. But it serves nothing to make an enemy of him.
You should know the truth, even if it hurts.
It was needless and unkind.
Truth is more important than kindness.
Your mother would disagree.
She wasn't a god.
Real blurry. It starts at 45, and then he's still serving. The bitch hooked on dick. That's it, that's it. That's it, ain't no bitch. I stand up when I piss. Where the fuck? Vision real blurry.
Why don't you let me carry her?
And I'm gonna play one of my unreleased shit. Shout out to Kesto. Cause we both went hard in this shit. Sick with the pressure, sick with the stick. Sick with the pressure, sick with the stick. Sick with the pressure, sick with the stick. Sick.
What? That she wasn't a god?
Sick with the pressure, sick with the stick.
Fine. Carry her yourself.
Sick. Back to back to these racks, and I'm on that cash shit. Motherfuckers hating cause they don't got no passion. Raving on the scene, and you know it's a rapture. It's a rapture, bitch, it's a catcher. Once we set to the streets, all my niggas blasting. Ooh, bitch, all these niggas. Hey, fuck y'all, bitches. There you come. I'm just tryna flex. Yo, bitch, all up in my ear. She tryna give me neck. I'm just chillin', I'm just bolting with Lil Raven, that all deep. She finna pull up to your crib when all black with a ski. With all your shit, cause I don't give a fuck. Yo, bitch, be up all up on my dick. She tryna lick my nuts. The cat she talking all the shit, I'm gonna fuck you up. Sick with the stick. Sick with the pressure, sick with the stick.
I suppose we can't rule it out, but Odin's ways
sick
are subtle.
With the stick.
Purposes are...
Sick with the pressure, sick with the stick. Sick with the pressure, sick with the stick. Sick. Hella little niggas think I'm up for the pound. If he actin' stupid, we gon' spray his eyes down. Cause yappin', we gon' pop him in the mouth. Toss our boy's body in the middle of the canal. He learn to swim cause them gators going in. He'll shoot his ass up and spit his bones out. I told you, little nigga, don't you fuck with me, nah, nigga. Hey, if you like that, if you support your girl, put them thumbs up, comment down below, engage with me. I know it's kind of late, so most of y'all, you know, probably sleeping or doing something else. You know, I don't come on my YouTube channel as much, so it's last time I was here was maybe a year ago, so that's probably why a lot of my subscribers, I'm pretty sure they got the notification, but it's okay. I know you guys are gonna see it anyways. If you're subscribed to me, if you're not, hit that subscribe. And if you want to give any donations, you know, so I could get on the camera more, do pranks, big things are coming. And anyone on this channel manifested already, good luck, because you're on the right fucking channel, okay? So, Maferefun to Ami Muertos Ochun Chango. And my angel's protecting me. I've had an amazing time, and I'm about to get off of this shit. So good night to everybody on here.